Can you tell any difference?
Today we're taking a look at the Vortopt reverse osmosis system, and this was sent to me at no charge for the purpose of this review. And what we're going to do today is walk through step by step the installation of this unit, and then we're going to compare regular tap water with the filtered water. All right, so the first thing you want to do is make sure that your water lines are both shut off, hot and cold. And then we're going to disconnect our cold water line and we're going to connect it to our adapter that they provide to you.
All right, you can see I got my adapter on there. It was a really tight fit.
So we're going to remove this retainer nut, then slip it over the end of the 3/8 inch water line, put both of those on the inlet nipple of the water adapter, and snug it down with an open end wrench. Okay, so back up top here, we are going to install this faucet now, and the faucet is going to go into this hole, which I already have in my sink. All right, so when you're installing the faucet, you want to make sure that you get the indicator ring inserted first. So you put the tail in through, and then your sink, your faucet, goes right up on.
So the next thing that we need to do is install our wastewater line. And you're supposed to drill a 1/4 inch hole into the downspout of your drain. And then we're going to connect a 1/4 inch water line to that, our waste line to that. And then the other end will go to the osmosis machine.
So when you're drilling your hole, you want to make sure that you don't go through to the other side. And then I've already poked my water line through, and it's just going to fit right in there real snug. It should. There we go, just like that. And so we're going to pull this wastewater tab. There we go. And then we're just going to slip that in there just like that. And then we need a little locking ring in there. We're going to pull up just a little bit and we're going to lock that in there just like that. Okay? So our next step is going to be to get our water in. So we're going to take this big line. Oh man, we're getting closer. Can you feel the excitement? Now I want to show you something here because this is really important. You got this little... The connector raises just a smidge. Can you see that come up just a little bit? So when you are disconnecting this for your water, which is going to go over to the new faucet, that's not going to come out because it's quick connected. You're going to have to lift up just a little bit to get that to raise and then push down at the same time. So you're going to raise up, push down at the same time. It's pull up. Can you see where that second ring is down there? Okay, so and then I'm going to push down on the ring and that's going to release that. This is my water in. Okay, so that's secure in there. So we need to lock this one into place. All right, so we're pulling up just a smidge and locking that into place. Next thing we need to do is run our water line from the osmosis machine, and we need to lock that. To do the fresh water up to the faucet, they want you to use these quick connects. So this quick connect is just going to snap onto the bottom of the faucet, and then we're going to take our water line, we're going to trim it down, and then it's going to snap into the bottom of the to the quick connect. And I'm just taking my water line now. I just snugged it right up in there. I've got my water in, which is the 3/8 line. I got my water out, which is the 1/4 inch line, and I got my wastewater. Everything is connected. Everything looks good. So now we got my filter. The filter indicator needs to be plugged in to the ring light that is connected to the faucet. So it's plug and screw. All right, so we're gonna get it plugged in right here. We're gonna turn it on. All right, there's all of my indicator lights. Maybe you can hear that running. And we're going to turn the water on. Pray to God that we have no leaks. is on and running. You can hear it entering into the machine. All right, I don't see any leaks there. You can see both of my filters are working. The lights are on, and so everything is a go. There it is, and we've got water coming. All right, so we have finally got the reverse osmosis machine installed and working. I got all my mess cleaned up, and we want to sample out regular faucet water versus the reverse osmosis water. I think you should always let it run for about 5 seconds to let it get all the filter stuff out, and then grab your water. Now, obviously, it is not going to fill up as fast as the main line, but we're getting filtered water here, and we're going to do a comparison. So my right hand is reverse osmosis, my left is the faucet water. Can you tell any difference? So one last thing that I want to do with this reverse osmosis machine is to check the taste of it. There's my faucet water on the left, and then this will be my osmosis water on the right. I want to give you another look at them from the top. This here is my reverse osmosis, and this is my sink water. This is tap water. You can taste the difference. It really is crisp. It is refreshing, and you can taste the difference in the water. So yeah, I think it's worth it. I think it's worth it. Being here with rural water, I think the reverse osmosis is a good idea. My water's not bad, but it's better now.